Test.
Alright, I can't see, there's no score on there, right?
No, correct.
Alright, I need to go check. This is on delay, so I'm going to commentate what's going on here.
Alright, apparently we've got audio. Sorry, parents at home, for getting later. Had some things to sort out before I can jump in the commentary box. But this is the semi-final between the Queensland B and Queensland A under 15s, and it's neck and neck, 0-all. Apologies, we can't get the scoreboard up on the overlay on YouTube, but it is 0-all in the first half. I think it's about 4 or 5 minutes into the first half, and the white team, which is Queensland A, doing a good job right now of putting pressure on the Queensland B team, and nice little curls there, but looks like the Queensland B players shut down that drive. Great work there, but Queensland A are recycling the puck around the front of the goal where they want it. They want to drive to the front of the tray to give them the best chance of scoring. And just bear with us in this second quarter as well. Unfortunately, all the other court got all the good cameras and extra cameras. We've got a bit of a blind spot, so we've only got 3 cameras operating on court 2, but there's 4 cameras on court 1. If your kids are playing in that if you're in the final tomorrow, it's going to be good cameras. So the winner of this team's going to go into the final tomorrow morning against the winner playing in court 1 at the moment. And we can see that the puck's over on that far wall now. And again, quality not great. Apologies. Oh, the puck went in, but the refs it's hard to see what's going on the surface from over here in the commentary box here at Southport, but looks like it was called back for a free puck, which is explain why no one was on the bottom. So the advantage puck, and looks like the coaches have called a timeout. So each coach has 1 timeout to use per half. Not too sure who the coaches of the under 15 teams are. I can see a handsome man in a dark wetsuit talking to the Queensland B team. Do you know which A and B? Yeah. Oh, okay. So the one's each. Anton's doing the other one. Alright, so cool. So Scott Thomason from Cooktown. Yep, there we go. Coaching the Queensland B team. Look at Anton, not good enough to coach one team this Nationals. He's coaching under 19s and under 15s at the same time and playing men's. What a man. So we've resumed from the timeout, and the Queensland B team, I think, are sitting from right to left, and they're doing a really good job to put some pressure on the other team. You can see that puck is all the way across that far side of the wall now, playing down that wall. Oh, we can see. Oh, no, white swimming right to left. There we go. Oh, fantastic. All right. So Queensland A are putting a lot of pressure. My apologies. Yeah, apologies about the quality. Again, apparently I'm not a technology person, but apparently the further you have to run cameras and cables away, the quality gets decreased. But the good news is, if you're watching the World Championships here next year at Southport, it's going to be a bit different gear, so it'll be a bit better quality. But we can see the the white team got a free puck and it's swinging it right down the thing, but I can see ref's heads above water, so they've called something. And again, you don't have an overhead camera, out of water camera here at the moment to see the rest call, so it's anyone's guess. I've got the chat up beneath me, folks, so if you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in chat or comments. I commentated the under-15s final. It looks like the other team has called a timeout. Yep, so both teams used up their timeouts now in the first half. Commentated the under-15s final last year in Hobart between, if I'm not mistaken, Queensland and Victoria, and the skills and the skills of the under-15 really, of the Queensland under-15s back then really stood out to me as a commentator from the commentary box, and I just getting the rhythm of this game. But I'm sure there's a lot of players from that team who are playing again this year. But I remember they've lost some. The Queensland A team lost some of their stars like Rocco Thomason and I think Amber Frame moved up to under-19. So time for some new stars to emerge. Amber is playing. Rocco is playing. Oh, he's still young enough. There you go. Should have checked my team lists. And again, unknown players. I can't see the numbers clearly, but we can see that the timeout has resumed. Puck is back in play, and both Queensland teams got it on that wall, fighting hard. Lots of numbers down, which is good to see. There's a big blur of pixelated players fighting for the puck, just cleared there by the black team, swimming out to the right, close to the sub bench, get some fresh subs in, even though they just had a timeout. And again, the puck's just in that blind spot at the moment, but Queensland A putting a lot of good pressure on, and I haven't been fortunate enough to check the round robin results from these games, but I believe there was a draw between these two teams. So it's been pretty neck and neck, anyone's game. In that blind spot again, and have the refs. Oh, there we go, down in the far corner. Good clearance there, and number 3 from the Queensland B team taking out from that corner. We can see a good drive, attacking drive here. Oh, there's a puck. Puck is, I think, it's gone in the goal. Good drive there on the front of the tray from the Queensland A team. If the players swim back, I can't tell. Oh, hang on. What's going on? No, looks like a no goal. The referees have called something. Looks like an advantage puck to Queensland B. So good work there from the Queensland B. Very lucky escaping with the Queensland A omitting a foul. Alright, ref buzzer gone. The fullback takes the puck, swims over to the left hand side. And it's over on that far side of the wall. A lot of players sitting there on that, using that ledge as a bit of a breather, a bit of a break. Save trading some water, save that precious energy. And looks like there might have been a discussion there between the referees and the under-15s. Always very good. The refs here always taking the extra couple of seconds to explain those under-15 players what the fouls are, so they can help improve their game. And can't see where the puck is placed. There we go. So it's a Queensland A free puck. Oh, hang on. It's half time. There we go. Alright, so 0-0. What a nail biter. I was scoring one of the Queensland A's games this morning against South Australian Round Robin, and shout out to Marianne Vander Meer. There we go. She scored 4 goals this morning in a dominant performance over the South Australian under-15s who are playing in the other court. And it looks like the other court, I'm just peeking over the other camera, about to be half-time in that court. So WA have had 4-0 against South Australia. So I'm going to say the winner of this game is likely to play Western Australia tomorrow in the final. And the loser will play South Australia for bronze. Oh yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah, I was on the scoreboard, so I couldn't see what they were doing, but a lot of goals this morning. Where are they from? Cairns. Yeah. Alright, got some bets in the chat. Someone's betting Christoph ends up $5. Christoph's going to end up in the sin bin. Won't be able to tell, deny or confirm that from this from the commentary box. I'm sure you hear about it. Game Over is YouTube name. There's also Doug and Game Over in the chat. Oh, spoilers alert! My button push has got we're a bit of delay. So, it looks, there we go. We're back on. So White there, Queensland A winning the strike, doing a good drive up into that corner, giving it back there. And now the Queensland A doing a good little drive here, swishing across the pool. I'm sure that's the way Anton's coaching them to play. Swimming into the space. Oh, here we go. Turner over. Nice quick player. Is that a breakaway? And is that... I'm going to bet that's Rocco. Yeah, Black. He's on the black team fullback. Looks like Rocco Thomason from Cooktown. Also playing in the Queensland under-19s. And from watching some of his games yesterday in the under-19s, I couldn't see his number, but I'm pretty sure that's Rocco. So a nice... turnover there for Rocco, and that speed and breath hold to swim into the, almost a full halfway. He's really put his team on the board here early in the second half. Were these teams picked on talent, A and B, or mixed? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah. Alright, so 1-0 to Queensland B, and bear with us if you joined us. There's no scoreboard on this court, but we'll there we go, very similar strike. So the centre wings it flicks to his wing, who's gone up the right hand side. Now I can see Rocco there swimming through. Oh look, he's going to get a second one. The speed, he's just picked it up from the fullback. He's swimming away into the camera again. 2 goals for Rocco, doing it all himself. Very dominant. We'll just confirm that the rest are going to call award as a goal. Couldn't see any other fouling that did occur. Lower. Okay. So 2-0 now to Queensland B, the black team. I'll have to confirm or deny how these squads were selected, but if you're going to name them A and B, one would assume that the A team had the better players in it. But Rocco, I know he could make the A team, so I'm sure there's a bit of mixing and balancing, and I'm sure there's going to be a bit of banter between the two teams. I'm sure they're all clubmates and good friends, so I'm sure it's a bit of friendly competition in this game. Maybe some friendships on the line. on the delay in play. I think one of the coaches has called a timeout. So 2-0 here in the second half to Queensland B. With a 2-goal performance from Rocco Thomason, the fullback of the Queensland B, in the space of a couple of minutes. And now we can see Queensland B there winning that strike. Oh, and Rocco's just hit him again, coming through. He's not the only player I know, but the only player I can tell in the water until I can see their numbers come through clearly. And good push there from the Queensland B to keep on the offensive. They're up in the second half. Well, there's a free puck, but I think it's against the Queensland B team. So Queensland A got an opportunity here to get some control of the puck and get back on the scoreboard. Gonna get some fresh subs in. Alright, there we go. The fullback is at number 6, Mickey Prothero from Queensland A. Driving up that wall, far wall. There we go. They got it up into the third, but the rest are all on the surface. They've called something. So it looks like a free puck, a chance for Queensland A, a chance for Queensland A to get back on the scoreboard here. They want a lot of numbers down and just drive a kind of 45-degree angle towards the goal tray, which is what the fullback does. And he's flicked it, he's held onto it and driven it through. There's a lot of numbers on the ground, and it looks like it's been cleared over to the other side of the court. And good shutdown there by the Queensland B team to shut it down. But don't speak too soon, because they're back attacking the goal. Good push here from the Queensland A. Queensland A's looks like it's on their back wall. And looks like there's a free puck here. So good push there by the Queensland A to get up into that the third of the Queensland B. They do need a goal to keep them in this game, but Queensland B, a bit of pressure taken off them by getting a free puck for them. You can see the halfback there taking the puck. Not a lot of pressure from the Queensland A. The Queensland A team really need to put a bit more pressure on those people taking their pucks. As soon as they touch the puck, the other team's allowed to come forward, and you need to come forward to put pressure on that person taking the free puck, so they can't have all the time in the world to decide where they're going to do with it. Good push there by the back reverse flick to nobody. Poor choice there, and then looks like Queensland B have shut that down, that drive. Good work by the backs there, keeping it on the wall. It's nice and safe on the wall. It's where they want it, but they've been recycled. Queensland A got a puck. This is Mickey Prothero, the fullback, making a good drive, loses it. Oh, good shut down there from that back. I think it was Rocco, but then another fullback. This could be Mickey instead. He's going up to the back wall, making it hard for himself. We've got some good numbers there, good support there from the rest of his team. And the puck is... Oh, it's spilled out. There it is. Queensland A on the offensive. Doing a good job here to keep Queensland B on their toes, but equally Queensland B do a great job to hold them out. And the strong back line from the Queensland B, just holding them out, hitting their flicks, hitting them before they can flick, but they just haven't been able to get past their sub bench and get some fresh subs in. There we go. So we can see the white player there getting into the corner, but he couldn't find another white stick pass it through. But oh, hang on, the refs are pulling up the game. just testing the feed here to see what feed's the most accurate, and look, this feed's a bit clearer, so I'm happy to commentate on this one, Sean. But looks like Queensland A haven't been able to manage to score there, and Queensland B now working up past their sub bench so we can get some fresh subs in. And we can see a bit of a bust here from one of the Queensland B players. Good numbers there, good support from his teammates. Driving it up now past the Queensland A sub bench, the far side of the court over halfway. And then number 9 from Queensland A just getting a touch on the puck but losing it now. The Queensland B players swimming on the far side of the court into the space. Good little swerve there from that that halfback from the Queensland B team. She's still staying down. And a bit of contested hockey here, but Queensland A there getting a flick off to his off half. Number 7, bit of a swerve back into the centre, but unfortunately wasn't a clean pass. Although one of his players has managed to keep a hold of it, didn't quite let it open there, and he's lost possession. And a bit tit for tat this game. Apart from those two, breakaway goals from Rocco Thomason, nothing really in it. Very very tight game, but Queensland A running out of time to get back in this game. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to find the comments. I've lost the comments on YouTube, but you can see here Queensland B doing some good work to shut it down. Nice little backline switch. Got lots of space to swing that puck over the far side of the wall. And it seems to be parked over there on that far side of the wall in that little blind spot. Alright, Queensland B so far doing a great job of holding out the A team, and there seems to be a call. Foul's been called. We'll get some fresh subs in. Alright, you can see number 6 Rocco Thomason taking the free puck, getting a good thing, but good clearance here from, is it number 11 from Queensland A, Sam Ryder. She's pushed the puck up that thing, and now we can see one of the Queensland A doing a nice push, driving across the far side of the court, which is part of their game plan, I'm sure. Now we've got a bit of space, need more numbers down the bottom though to finish off. We can see there. Good work by Rocco just to stay down there and deflect that thing. Now he's got a bit of clear space. He curls, looks for one of his players, leaves it for nobody, but there was a buzzer called. The rest are calling something. Looks like it's an advantage puck to Queensland A. So now or never for Queensland A. They really want to convert this opportunity. And off in the distance, I think I heard a whistle. So someone might have called a timeout. So I think this is the second timeout of the half, and I'm sure the Queensland A coach is going to give them a bit of reassurance to make most use of this free puck to get them back in this game with the clock ticking down, and vice versa for the Queensland B team. They'll just want to shut down this drive, take it to the wall, and then keep doing what they're doing, which has been really effective. Alright, timeouts counting down, almost over. You can see those subs that came in, listen to the chat, subbing out. one of those forwards there just realised she has to stay in, so they go down. Queensland A down a second earlier. The fullback takes the puck, gets hit though by that forward from the Queensland B team, which shut down that drive, but it's not over yet, folks. Oh, it's on the corner of the tray, but great work there to just clear it out, keeping the puck on their stick. Number 6, Rocco, great game. We'll see the other backs here working hard. Number 4. Number 4 is on not on my team list. Great way they're taking it back. They want the Queensland B team want it in the corner. You can see number 11 there. All right, been some cap changes that I'm not aware of. The photo I took of the score sheet, so. But yeah, they put it in the corner. It's the safest place for it until they can regain numbers to help drive it up the court, which is what the Queensland B team have done. So Rocco just sitting mid-water there in case he's needed. Now he's coming back. But the Queensland A just doing more drives, but they just need a lot of numbers on these drives. You know that we're going to score. They need to hold on to the puck and be down there for each other. But we can see just flicking onto the corner of the tray and clearing it out. Nice down, nice and strong. And number 12 there looks like there's was going to go get it, but looks like there's a penalty being called. Yeah, the Queensland A team just letting themselves down a bit. You know, not flicking too early was something we drive into people, particularly at club hockey, is to swim into the tray rather than flicking it in. Because as you can see there, if it lands short, it gives the defender a chance to clear it out, which is what Rocco's been doing all day. But you know, some point in their career they'll learn that. And the puck's just in this blind spot here, near the Queensland B sub bench. And I can see a bit of a bust there. Good curl. He's got a friend there to take the puck. And going straight down that wall, pushing it up. But now, again, just tit for tat. Number 6 there from Queensland A, Mickey Prothero, doing some good work to retain the puck for his team. And looks like it's just parked on that blind spot near the wall. There we go. See number 6, Mickey just punching through there, hitting that forward, and now he's giving his team another set up a nice good drive for them. But yeah, Queensland B just unrelenting, just nice and strong on the bottom. Every time a Queensland A player tries to drive through them, they're just still in the puck. And it looks like it's just parked on that wall, nice and safe for the Queensland B team. They want to keep it on the wall, make it hard for the Queensland A to kind of rip it off and get any attacking possession. Number 2 there, Reece Patton. Just not getting so flat, and he's lost possession now. A bit of a swerve there. There we go. All right, I can hear we're a bit of delay here. I can hear some cheering in the background. So which tells me time is running out for the Queensland A team to some shaking of hands. Is that time? There we go. Puck back in the middle. I think that's time, folks. Which means we're not on a delay at all. So, result of that game: 2 Queensland A, 0 Queensland B 2-0 over Queensland A. So Queensland B have booked themselves a spot in the final tomorrow morning against WA, who are about to win 9-0 against South Australia. So that will be, a close game. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll be back doing that final in the morning. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Congratulations to all the players and the parents for getting your kids involved in the sport. And the Queensland A team have a bronze medal to play for against South Australia tomorrow morning. So see you then.